that he could comment on
Allegedly.
Oh
WNBA.
my god, that
Mm,
shit's funny as
Is he?
hell.
Is he?
Obsessed.
I don't know,
I
man. I
think
think the thing
he's.
is
I
that
think.
And just say I don't like her. I think she's
Wait,
trash.
ZADEZB, baby, you,
Yeah, my name is
sir,
80s baby. What's up?
aren't you on that? Aren't you a regular guest on that podcast?
What Pac? I'm on a few Twitter
The
YouTube
with
pages. I
the
don't know
what's
what you're
his
talking about.
name? What's his name? The dude with the
Which one? I'm on a few of them.
is it I talk basketball something like that
I talk basketball. I don't know what you're
or
talking about.
something? The light skinned man with the beard that be having the Minnesota stuff in his background.
Oh, that's K-Shop. You talking about
Yeah, that's you. I recognize your voice.
yeah, it's
I
me.
knew that was you. I was like, wait, I know that man. I listen to him all the time. That's you.
Yeah, my name 80s Brooklyn 80s baby.
That's what I thought. I had to get that off. I was like, I know that. I know that voice.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have cooked them if y'all let me, but I ain't wanna
Oh, I
overtalk
know.
nobody.
All right, so I'm gonna just give you perspective, bro. I ain't even trying to change your mind, but I guarantee once I give you this perspective, you're gonna probably change your mind, right? So you gotta think about three things, right? So I'm gonna just go with what Show just said because he just said it. You gotta realize, I don't know. You said you're a Fever fan. I don't know how much you've been watching the WNBA, but
He a
these refs
Clark
suck.
fan. He a Clark fan.
He a Clark fan, right?
Mhm.
These refs suck, bro. So
Yeah,
Angel be
I
getting
agree
beat the
with
fuck. Hold on. Nah.
I
We
agree
talking
with
about the field. I'm keeping it on the field goal percentage, right? You tell me how good your field goal percentage is gonna be when you get beat the fuck up and the refs holding the whistle. You get what I'm saying? So that hurts your. Hold on. That hurts your field goal percentage, right? So here's another thing I want to give you perspective. Everything I'm saying, if you ever played basketball before, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, right? The other thing is this. I spoke about it the first time I came on show, right? Gravity. If you don't have gravity on a court and they don't have a lot of shooting, right? The Sky don't have a lot of shooting, so it's no space to do nothing. You got three girls trying to score in this, really four, because Lindsey Allen, actually five. All five starters is trying to score in the same spot. So it's kind of difficult to get an efficient shot off when you don't got no spacing on the floor. Right? That's gonna hurt your field goal percentage, right? And then the last thing I'm gonna say is this, and I said this on another show, but the difference between, and I'm knocking Caitlin, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just giving y'all basketball, I'm giving y'all perspective, right? The difference between Caitlin Clark's transition into the WNBA and Angel Reese transitioning to WNBA, Caitlin Clark is not doing nothing different than she did in college. Right? She pretty much coming in, she passing the same way, she shooting the same way. Even the turnovers, she had those in college too. Like her whole game is exactly the same from college, right? If you take a look at Angel pretty much got to learn a whole new position because in college, she pretty much played the center.
Yeah,
the majority of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the girls she was going at and in college, she was either more intimidating than, right? She could bully them. Everything she could score on the paint easy, right? When she came into the league, and these girls are grown women, they not afraid of Angel. You can't just intimidate a grown woman like that. So now Angel's trying to play the same way, which is fine, and you see it's translating for the most part. But where it's hurting her is her field goal percentage because these girls are bigger, so they blocking her shot. So her field goal percentage is lower. So what she's doing is, you can see it if you watch the Phoenix games is a perfect example. If you watch the first Phoenix game, she came out terrible because BG just kept blocking her shot every time, blocking her shot, and she didn't really adjust. That second Phoenix game is the game we saw where she went off and she was 8 of 16 and she was shooting the ball. You get what I'm saying? That's her saying, okay, I got to learn. I got to adjust. So for Angel, it's a little bit more difficult because she can't do the same thing she did in college. In college, she was the Shaq. She not Shaq out here.
I disagree, though. I do think you need an elite point guard. I'm gonna tell you why you need an elite point guard. Yo, homie, let me respond to you. I'm gonna tell you why you need an elite point guard because you just said exactly what I was thinking. If you got a player, and again, you got to realize Angel Reese can develop, right? She could develop into this player that we want her to be. But right now, she's not Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson don't need nobody to get her the ball. She can score any fucking way. You get what I'm saying? So when you got the type of bigs we got, you do need a better point guard because it's gonna. Yo, bro, here's where I disagree with you. You saying everything that's right.
With that ass this year, she been primarily hurt most of the year.
Yo, bro, you saying everything right except for one thing. You gotta realize who Asia Wilson is. Asia Wilson don't need nobody to get her a bucket. She could get a bucket on her own. You get what I'm saying? She has damn near every move in the game. She don't need a point guard to set her up. So if you don't have those moves, like I said, in order for what you saying to be a fact, and for what you saying that you don't need a dominant point guard, yada yada yada, you're gonna need Angel Reese to develop all of those moves. She don't have them yet. She will, she can, but she don't have them right now. Hold on, let me piggyback because he kind of touched on what I was gonna say, because if I hear a lot of people talking about what we need, and we need a point guard, right? But we actually need 3 to 4 things, right, that we could get in this draft right now. We need a point guard, like y'all saying, right? We need a lockdown defender, like homie just said, and we need somebody that's like a 3-level scorer, right, to play the small forward position, right?
Right.
If you take a look at this draft, everything we need is in this draft, right? So I'm gonna give y'all 2 different options where you could pretty much get everything y'all need, right? So let's start with Olivia Miles, if that's who y'all talking about. Olivia Miles is a generational type point guard. That's why you go get Olivia Miles, right? You got to realize the type of power forward Angel Reese is and the type of center that Camila Cardoso is. Obviously, they could develop into more like skill level players, but right now, they more transitional players. So if you get a transition point guard like Olivia Miles, you actually gonna make the game a lot easier for Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso to score. Right. The reason why they and you see they still doing good now, but the reason why they have a hard time scoring sometimes, the reason why they have those shooting percentages sometimes, is they got point guards who don't really know how to get them the ball, and they got not only that, they got point guards who don't have gravity. You get what I'm saying? If you got a point guard who got gravity, then it's easier. It's easier to get the ball in the paint. But the point guards don't have gravity, and they don't know how to make an entry pass. So now you make Angel Reese's job and Camila Cardoso's job that much harder to score. You get what I'm saying? So that's one. So look, hold on. This is still option one. So you get Olivia Miles, right? Olivia Miles is going to be a high draft pick. So we get her, we probably not going to get somebody like a Sonia Citron or somebody like that, because that's also going to be a high draft pick. But we can get somebody like a Sanaya Rivers. Now, Sanaya Rivers, what makes Sanaya Rivers special is she's 6'1". She's a lockdown defender, like we just said we need. And she do a lot of things on the offensive end. Now, she's not that efficient. She got to work on her 3-point shooting. She's not that efficient right now. But if we get somebody like Olivia Miles and a Sanaya Rivers in the first round, we shore up our point guard situation. We get a lockdown defender, and we get an elite scorer. She doesn't need to work on her efficiency. Now, if that don't work, right, this option number 2 is this. Let's just say we miss out on Olivia Miles. That's all right. I just heard somebody mention Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson is not going to go high in the first round. She might not even go in the first round at all. You get what I'm saying? So if we miss out on Olivia Miles, we can get somebody like a Sonia Citron, a AZ Fudd. Somebody just mentioned Anissa Murrow. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about both picks, because a lot of people just focusing on the one pick. So I'm just saying, like, let's just say worst case scenario, we miss out on Olivia Miles. Somebody else grab her, right? That means now our first round pick, we could get a higher pick on the wing. So now we could get a Sonia Citron, we could get a AZ Fudd, maybe Anissa Murrow, somebody like that as our wing, and then we could get a Raven Johnson with our second pick. And that also shows our lockdown defender situation, because we already know Raven Johnson might be the best defender in the draft. And you get somebody that's a scorer. You get somebody as a scorer at the 3 position. So either way, we good. If we get Olivia Miles, we gonna miss out on one of those wings, but we could get Sanaya Rivers, who's a lockdown defender. And if we get like Raven Johnson, who's a lockdown defender, we could get one of those higher small forwards. So I was just saying those 2 scenarios where we good, where we gonna everything that the Chicago need, we could really get in the draft. And then on top of that, if you look at the y'all know that the CBA is coming up. So a lot of players they contracts end next season. This season and next season, damn near the whole league contract end. So all we got to do is be patient, keep our contracts low, and we could sign 2 or 3 all-stars within the next 2 free agencies, along with what we doing in draft, because a lot of people don't know. Not only this draft do we got 2 first-round picks, we got 2 first-round picks next draft too, in 2026. So
that's why I said that.
Between 2025 and 2026, if we smart in the draft, that's gonna keep our contracts low, and then free agency 2025 and 2026, damn near the whole league is available.
Well, that's true.
So we straight.
I'm gonna tell you something. West Coast do got really got size though.
That's crazy, boy.
And we also got pick swaps as well.
6'1" point guard.
Yeah, she a 6'1" point guard, but she could play the 1, 2, or the 3. That's a good thing about Sanaya. That's why I say let's just say we get if we get Olivia Miles, we go grab Sanaya. Sanaya's a lockdown defender. She's 6'1", and she could play. And think about it, because she's also a point guard. Let's just say she get the ball on the break. She's pushing it, and now you could also give it to Angel Reese or whatever. Sanaya. The crazy thing about Sanaya is she got, like I said, she got Olivia Miles too. They both got to work on their efficiency. They're not great at the 3. They good scorers in the mid range, but they're not great at the 3. So both of them got to work on their efficiency at the 3. But the crazy thing about Sanaya is if you go watch her highlights, it's almost like she played like Kennedy Carter. Like those shots you think that's difficult, that people shouldn't be able to hit, they make those shots easy. Like if you go watch them, they difficult shots they make super easy, but the 3s they not that efficient from 3.